Hello and welcome to Kindred Spirit. Today's video is a deck review. I've had a few subscribers asking about the decks and recommending decks, but if I go through my decks it might help some of you make decisions for yourselves on if you want to purchase any. So this is my oldest deck, Healing with the Angels. This is my best friend Annie bought me this about 17 years ago and it saw me through some real trying times. It's got a nice little booklet with it that gives you a meaning behind the word or the couple of words at the bottom of each card. Nice card stock. And nice thought-provoking images on the cards. My next deck that I had is the Druid Craft Tarot deck, and it's still one of my all-time favourites. It's Philip and Stephanie Cargon. Only criticism on the box is there is no little lip there, though it's a little hard to open, and also the cards are really hard to come out, so I'll just actually put a ribbon around it, guys, so that you can lift the cards out. They are really large cards, so I do find it's easier to shuffle them that way because your hand doesn't kind of fit that way. Other than that, beautiful, beautiful artist work. And in this deck I love this card because you get to be the lady, you get to be the perspective of that lady. It's a beautiful, beautiful illustration. I also love the booklet with this, guys, because it kind of does everything all on one page. So if you're looking for the four of wands, you get all on the same page. Wands, swords, cups and pentacles. So I love how the booklet is arranged. It's really easy to find the card that you are looking for, should you want to look it up. Okay guys, after the Druid Craft, I had the Good Tarot, Colette Baron Reid, and I absolutely adore these cards. These have got a nice lip there so you can open that quite easily. Really lovely box. And I'm absolutely blown away by the artistry in these cards. I mean, the shade of green on the back is absolutely gorgeous, but each illustration, and especially the water cards, I'm really attracted to those. Just fabulous. And then of course a nice little booklet with it that just gives you a little piece on each card. Where did I go next? Oh, after these, guys, I went for the Trusty Steeds, which was the Oracle of the Unicorns by Cordelia Francesca Brabs. And I believe that this is an English lady. You get a fantastic guidebook with this. With each card there is a real good message, as well as what is kind of written underneath. So when I was thinking about starting the YouTube channel, guys, and you know, like most of us when we're starting something new, we have doubts and little fears, and this card kept coming out and I couldn't understand it because it's all about dancing and moving your body for a higher vibration. And then one day I was just listening to Kai Patcher, who does astrology for the soul, and he does a mantra at the end of every one of his videos. And this particular week that this card kept coming out for me, his mantra was, "When I really look at it, all life is but a chance, and if I refuse to face my fear, I will never learn to dance." and I thought, okay, Patcher, that is for me. So next, guys, I had another Oracle deck, and I went for the Wisdom of the Oracle, Colette Baron Reed. I would say the only thing I don't like about this is it's bright red, and I really love all these kind of tones, the blues and the greens and the purples. But apart from that, it's absolutely fabulous deck and really works very well, I find, with the good tarot. So again, you get some wonderful illustrations. And a really good thick booklet. And with each card, guys, you have an essential meaning, you have the Oracle's message, you have a relationship message, a prosperity message, and a protection message with each card. So a lot of messages there, so some real work gone into this particular deck, and I really like it. After this one, guys, I purchased another 2 angel decks because I thought, well, I've only got one now, I need to catch up with some more angels. So I had Angels of Abundance and the Romance Angels, both Doreen Virtue. Particularly like the box on this one because you get this little sparkly star there. I love the shade of the colour of blue and how it matches inside with the orange. So the back of the cards, a nice star on as well, but not glittery like the front of the box. And then each card having a message on the bottom. Lovely shades again, guys. And lovely messages also. Real abundant messages, helping you, some of them helping you to remove abundance blocks. And with a nice detailed message for each card in the book. And the Romance Angels, I don't really use these a lot, guys, unless I'm particularly doing a love reading. But I do have to say I am very attracted to them because they are gold gilded on the side. Isn't that fabulous? And they're lovely looking cards, nice cardstock. And again, some nice cards with a message on the bottom. Give you a little idea. And again, the booklet, lovely little booklet that comes with it. And let's go for the middle. So there's a message there for each card. Okay. After the angels, that one next, wasn't it? I was called by the fairy tarot cards, Doreen Virtue. So I'm looking for cards, and most of these have come from online, from Amazon, and I know there's other places that you can buy things, but most of them come from there and bookshops. So gorgeous purple box, lovely design on the back with a fairy on each of them, and again gilded on the side in lovely shimmery silver. And now these guys are done with spring, autumn and summer. See if we can find a winter card, and winter. And I love the winter depictions because they're just really like the land of Narnia. And there's a message on the bottom of each card, and sometimes even on the top with some thought-provoking words. of what the Princess of Spring, her archetype, is. Okay. And there we have one of the major arcanas, Justice. I think my favourite one is a little boy sitting on a pumpkin, which I probably won't just find him straight away. No. Okay. Again, we have a wonderful booklet with a meaning for each card and an additional meaning for each card. Okay guys, the next sets of cards I've purchased, and these are kind of my own, that I pull a card from each of these every day. And these are Esther and Jerry Hicks, The Teachings of Abraham. And these cards have a message on the front, so my uncontrolled thoughts are not to be feared, and then it explains that remark, so there is no reason to worry about your thoughts, etc. Really simple illustrations, but very effective, because actually it's the message really that is the important on these cards. So that's ask and it is given, and have the law of attraction, which again you'll have the card there. So words do not teach, my life experience teaches, and then more of an explanation on what they mean by that statement. And I find these really thought-provoking and really help you through your day. Okay, where did I go next? Where we went? With the Witch's Tarot, and I bought these as a birthday present to myself. I was born on Halloween, so everybody's always kind of bought me witchy stuff, and I've always been very attracted to anything kind of witchy. So I saw this, and when it came I didn't realise it was such a big box, but it's wonderful. So it opens from the side, has a wonderful ribboning so you can lift everything out. You have an absolutely fabulous companion book, and this is full, guys, full of information. And even at the back I can find some, gives you all the information on the symbols, and even gives you little spells that you can use. But of course it's all with no harm done to anyone. And you can just lift the cards out. And when I first started using these, and I'm finding that the Healing Light cards are the same, the cardstock is really shiny, it's very slippery, so they have a propensity to, when you're shuffling, to really fly off in all directions. But the artist's illustrations are fantastic on these. And just look at the work that has gone into some of these. These are very stylish, and as one of the subscribers pointed out, high maintenance queen. And she does look high maintenance, does she? But then I'm just someone that walks around in jeans and jodhpurs most of the time. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful deck. I don't think there is a card on here that I really don't like. They're all just fabulous. A Knight of Wands. You can really imagine him coming towards you, can't you guys? So, really like this deck. Like the box, love the companion book. There isn't anything about this deck that I do not like, and it really works. It works well with the Wisdom of the Oracle card. In fact, that deck kind of works with basically all of the tarot cards. Oh, I forgot about the original Rider-Waite. Of course, everybody's got one of those. You can still see my writings from when I started a long time ago. Okay. Okay, where did I go next? I actually bought the Night Sun Tarot. This box is awful. I do have to say that, guys. It's all... So, actually, if they're out, I keep them out and I put them in a drawstring pouch. So you got a paper booklet with this one. And it comes in quite a few different languages. And this deck is really quite dark. But I do like it, guys. It's, see, like the Ace of Swords. So that's a new beginning, a new thought, a new start. But with this deck, it comes with, it comes with something attached to it, that's for sure. Or the Strength card. Now that lady has definitely got her big girl pants on. And a thick skin overcoat, I would say. She's got her hand shoved in the lion's mouth. But that's her way of showing her strength, apparently. Okay, normally with the Ten of Swords you wouldn't see any blood drawn, but this is really quite a graphic deck. I do like it because it really makes you think the other way. I mean, look at that, the Page of Cups, normally offering you the cup, and in this depiction this page is definitely wanting to keep the cup for herself. Oh wow, look at the Fool. He's definitely blindly going where no man has gone before. Okay, so that is the Night Sun Tarot. That is, what is the guy's name? Fabio Listrani, Italian, I believe. Okay guys, where did I go next? I went for, and this is for you, Pure Sunshine Fruition, who wanted to know about the postcards from Spirit. I like the box. I like how it was designed, but I do have to say, guys, I was disappointed. Only because I really love the illustrations. I get so many thought-provoking meanings from looking at the illustrations that I just thought, oh, it literally is just a postcard. However, when I have used them in a reading, I do have to say that the message on the card does connect with the other cards that I've already got out on the table. But I am still working with them, so I'm trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but they're not really, I do have to say, they're not a favourite that I find myself being called to. The booklet that is with it is just a card. Pull out explanation of the cards, but of course they're self-explanatory with each one. have kind of a little message on the front of each one, sort of. You have to really look hard though. Oops. So that one's with love. And that one says you shine brightly. Celebrate life. So they're set out nicely. The box is lovely. Just thought, oh, it's just writing. But as I say, guys, I mean, I keep working with them, and so far they have matched up with kind of what I was already saying, with the message that I've already got laid out. But yeah, not one of my favourites. I do have to say, guys, not one of my favourites, because I do prefer real artist work. Okay, this is the last deck they had at Christmas, so I'm just starting to work with this, but I really, really like this, guys. It's Healing Night Tarot, Christopher Butler, and he too has now got this new snazzy way of opening boxes. And these cards have got the mandala on all of them, and the mandala are the two circles, and the crossing in the middle is the gateway, the Gaia, or the Vesica Pisces. And each illustration is set between dawn and dusk, as the guy who has done the cards has said. He finds that that is the most time of when we're looking through the veil. So each one has the mandala on it, every card. Even on the tower, there's the mandala there. There's your mandala down the bottom with your sly old fox and the man who's taking your ideas with him. Four of Wands, real passion there. Really, really nice cards. But like the Witch's Tarot, guys, they're very... The cardstock is really shiny, so again, when you're shuffling with these, they have the propensity to actually fly off anywhere. But again, beautiful, beautiful illustrations. And this is really what I'm drawn to, which is why I would probably say Postcards with Spirit. I really kind of something maybe I'd use for myself. If I use them in a reading, that kind of takes a lot more time up, because I'm just sitting reading from a postcard. Whereas here I am getting an impression from the image. And there's a smashing little booklet that goes with this, guys. Where he explains each suit, and he explains the mandala in each of them. So he has got the suit of Pentacles, and so the Ace of Pentacles he's got as the root of earth. The 2 is the harmonious change. Really, really lovely deck this is, guys, so we'll be using this one a lot more. Okay, well, I hope that helps some of you. Especially I hope it helped you out, Pure Sunshine Fruition, on whether you are going to go forward with the Postcards from Spirit. Like I say, I'm really on the fence with it at the moment. It's not calling to me like all of these other decks call to me. And in the same way that these kind of don't call to me to do readings with, I've sort of flirted around with it, thought we'd do a spiritual Sunday, but I kind of, no, I feel that these are the cards, guys. Well, okay, hope that helped some of you. I'll get all the relevant cards back out so that the next video I can do our reading for Wednesday. And until then, my friends, goodbye.